Lush and bountiful forests dotted along the United States eastern coastline are slowly being replaced by ghost forests, recognisable by clusters of greying trunks and skeletal dead trees. And researchers say this phenomenon may hold the key to understanding how coastal ecosystems will respond to climate change. Where forests once thrived along the mid-Atlantic coast, something strange and unsettling is taking hold. Grey and skeletal trunks are replacing living trees, pale and silent, standing in waterlogged ground. Researchers have come to call them ghost forests. As sea levels rise, saltwater is creeping further inland and poisoning trees that have no tolerance for it. These forests are slowly dying from the edges inward, and now researchers from the University of Delaware are beginning to study these ghost forests to try to understand exactly what this die-off means for the broader ecosystem around it. The research team is led by an undergraduate environmental engineering student, Samantha Chittacone, working alongside supervisors Robin O'Halloran, Delphis Levier, and Yu Ping Chin. They'll be looking at the water that trickles down the tree's trunk after rainfall to get an insight into how ghost forests affect their wider ecosystem. Given the haunting image conjured up by a name like ghost forest, this rainwater might seem like an odd, if not slightly underwhelming aspect of the whole phenomenon. But this runoff, also known as stem flow, is integral to our forest ecosystems. It carries concentrated nutrients directly into the soil at a tree's base, feeding the microbes, mosses, and understory plants that make up the forest floor. In healthy forests, it's a vital pipeline, and therefore it's also a powerful diagnostic tool for those that are not. Researchers collected stem flow samples from healthy, stressed, and dead sweetgum trees, which are one of the most common species along the stretch of coastline, and what they discovered in the process was pretty startling. They found that dead trees were absorbing most of the rainfall themselves and acting like sponges, meaning far less water and far fewer nutrients were making it into the soil below. That loss can cascade through the entire floor ecosystem, harming mosses, understory plants, and the microbial communities that a functioning forest depend on. And there was something else. Stressed and dying trees showed an unexpectedly high sugar concentration in what stem flow they did produce. Researchers believe this anomaly may further disrupt the delicate microbial balance in the soil near their roots. So, what's the wider implications of their findings? Well, their finding is particularly significant in terms of what it means for carbon storage. Coastal forests are really important carbon sinks, but these changes in stem flow and this disruption to the forest floor limits how effectively these forests can do that job. And as sea levels continue to rise and more coastal trees die, that capacity continues to diminish. The team's hope is that a deeper understanding of stem flow systems could help scientists identify which forests are most at risk before it's too late to act. Walking through these coastal forests surrounded by nature is beautiful, says Chittacone. However, it is disheartening to see the healthy trees becoming less prevalent as you approach the shoreline, with the effects of sea level rise becoming apparent. It's something that we should study more and not overlook whenever it comes to carbon cycling, she added, especially in these vulnerable ecosystems. Ghost forests act as a stark warning, both of the immediate impact of ongoing climate change, but also of the unexpected effect of things like sea level rise on our planet's ecosystems. For more on this story and others from our blue planet, head to the Oceanographic Newsroom. This has been the Ocean News Podcast. I've been Eva Cahill. Thank you for listening.